Ako yung unang question na sumobra kong hula. Kay Casey at kay Kaki, kay Miel, kay Miguel, hindi ako nagkulang sa pagmamahal. Paalala. Kay Casey, nagkulang ako malamang sa oras. Kasi I had to be both mom and dad. I had to someone had to put food on the table. Someone had to pay for her tuition fees. I didn't want to depend sa parents ko. I told my dad, because he said, pag di ka umuwi, wala kang ama. And I said, Daddy, if I don't do this now, I will never learn. Ano po ituturo ko sa apo niyo? So Casey, at a very young age, learned to also, I would always tell her, you don't need a man to have a good life. You just work. So you have something to, so very early on gusto niya. But I was so overprotective also of Casey. Remember, halos hindi ko ipakita in public nung medyo nag-13 na, 14, yung marami ng offers na, no, let her finish muna, let her finish. I was so scared. Kasi anak namin siya ni Gabby. Iba kayong anak namin ni Kiko. Kasi Sharon Gabby was a love team, di ba? So, ayokong magulo yung buhay ng anak ko. Dahil baka paglaruan noon ng ibang tao, ibang press. Marami akong kaibigan na sa press, pero meron ding mga nasty. So I was so overly protective. Pero later on, nung nalaman ko, ayun ang gusto niyang gawin, okay na.
How much of Casey is you?
She's more like her papa. A little bit of me, of course. Nung maliit, akala ko akong ako eh.
How much of you is Tita Elaine, your mother?
Oh, very little.
More ka kay Papa.
Kay Papa?
Yeah, more like Tita Helen and my dad. No, I'm not. I appreciate my mom now. Kasi kuya, parang, syempre pag bata ka, naiisip lang si mami, iba talaga yung, kasi pareho kaming parang kami rin ni Casey, strong-willed, bullheaded. Yung di pwedeng magka-clash. But syempre never ako sasagot sa mami ko noon. Well, mom was more emotional and I see bakit now that I'm older.
Okay.
Yung mga pinagdaanan din niya, suddenly I put myself in her shoes one day. And I said, oh my God, it's not like my dad was so perfect.
Yes.
Whatever it is, mamahalin mo ang daddy at mami mo.
Oo naman.
Pero I put myself in my mom's shoes and I thought of everything she had to endure also. Being a mistress. You know, she wasn't the first wife. Before her, there were 7 other families pa. After Daddy's first wife, who was such a good woman, and so good to me and my brother, my Mama Henning.
Did you see your mother suffer because of that?
When my dad would fool around, she would really cry like a baby.
No, because it's not easy.
It's not.
That generation, it's not easy to be called a mistress.
Yeah.
Hindi talaga.
And that's why...
Kabit, di ba?
No.
Yeah. No, because people have a little, di ba, may parang stigma attached to the, naturally, di ba? Pero they have to remember, my mama was like, I don't know kung ilan na yung dumaan kay daddy, but I guess it's a big deal because when he found mommy, he stayed with mommy. I never lived one night without my dad with us. So I really, later on, naghahanap ko ng wedding album. Tapos wala. So they got married, I was 27. Then they had to adopt me and my brother.
Legally.
Yeah. So, pero I was never made to feel like...
Did you have a conversation with Mom about this thing?
When I was older, I said, Mom, if you were so miserable, why didn't you, leave?
Yeah.
Kasi siguro sabi niya, it was our generation. It's our generation. Sabi niya, parang dito ako nandapa, dito ako babangon. Parang she was the thing she was most scared of was yung ayaw niyang may masabi daw about me and Kuya. Kasi ko, maiba na ang mundo ngayon. Parang people now are more, kasi nobody's perfect.
No.
You can't expect everybody to be,
And children have nothing to do with it.
Yes.
Children have nothing to do with it.
Sino ba naman humingi na ipanganak kami sa ganong sitwasyon?
Exactly.
But that's the thing. I am amazed that my mother and father never made me or my brother feel, that we were not a regular family. At hindi rin ako nagtaka na bakit so often dinadalaw ko yung stepmother ko, nakikilala ko yung half-siblings ko, na we were so welcome. Our stepmother was so loving towards us na sobrang respeto kay Mama Henning. Grabe. That's Daddy's original wife, Mama Henning.
Right.
They had 10 children. And I was closest to my Kuya Boy King, who passed away.
I would have imagined it would not have been easy because you were a colossal star.
Yes.
I didn't care what people said.
You-
I was
oh, oh.
proud to be the daughter of my
Right.
dad and mom. Ang pakalaki ng utang na loob ko sa daddy at mommy ko. And you cannot, you know, my mom was not the first wife, but that doesn't mean she wasn't a good woman.
That's right.